Hi everyone, Spider-Man 1991 back here to continue my comic review for the week. Okay, heads up for all my DC titles. They're all in the Superman family. So, all right. First up, here's a series that I don't really review. It's Supergirl 45. I only got this as a continuation since I didn't get the Supergirl issue for Codename Patriot. I figured I'd get the two Supergirl issues for the Hunt for Reaction story arc. Alright, well, pretty much we get off to Morgan Edge and Cat Grant having a little bad mouth about Nightwing, Flamebird, and Supergirl, about how they're all menaces, and they're known as the Metropolis 3 for apparently killing Kon-El, but really, that was General Lane behind it. And we get to where the K-Squad has found Nightwing, Flamebird, and Supergirl in Paris. And they're fighting them. Oh yeah, and Lois hears Cat Grant talking bad about Supergirl, and then she just goes off into rage. So cat fight, yay! And we get Supergirl's dealing with them, and pretty much the K-Squad is easily able to take down Thara and Kara because Flamebird and Supergirl because, well, you know, they're Kryptonians, they're made for that. But then Squad K shoots a grenade onto Nightwing, but he disables it with tactile telekinesis. But unfortunately, it's white dwarf matter, so big explosion. They manage to escape. Then Squad K gets pulled back. Lois goes to see Cat Grant. We don't get a cat fight, unfortunately. And then a little more about how Lois says she's wrong, that this isn't propaganda. Tells Morgan Edge from hell, and then pretty much. And now Morgan Edge and Cat Grant have a deal to take down the Kryptonians. Alright, we cut to Lana Lang in her apartment, looking at the headline of the Daily Planet, which is Wanted, Supergirl, Nightwing, Flamebird for the murder of Kon-El, apparently. And then Lana has a nosebleed, which isn't good. Then she goes in. Then she hears something in Linda Lang's room. She opens it, and Kara's there with Nightwing, Flamebird. They explain everything about how they were kidnapped during the Codename Patriot arc and framed. Then they try to discuss their next move, and we see Thara using her X-ray vision or using one of her supervision powers. And then Lana says that Lois would probably have the best connections to help them here, but it would have to be Chris and her to go see her instead of and that Thara and Kara are gonna have to stay behind. And then before she leaves, she tells Kara that she likes this apartment, she doesn't want anything bad to happen. So then Thara tries to tell Kara that something's wrong with Lana. Kara just sits down and tells them not to talk, and then they just pretty much sit and do nothing. Then we get to reaction under guard, or seeing some doctors about his condition. Then General Lane calls him in for his assignment to take out Flamebird, Nightwing, and Supergirl. And pretty much, yeah, that's gonna work. Okay, we get Hunt for Reaction. It was just pretty much, how it was pretty much the planning stage, I guess, since it involved Supergirl and Nightwing and Flamebird going off to, take out Reaction. Hopefully, by the end of this arc, they will clear their names. I have no idea, though. Hopefully, they will. Alright, my next Superman book is Blackest Night Superman, number 2. This is the climax issue, since it's only 3 issues. Because the first page is a nice, peaceful day at Smallville earlier that day. Then at night, Zombie Superman! So pretty much it's Connor and Superman, Superboy against Kal-El. That's how I'll refer to them this issue. Superman, Kal-El, Connor, or Superboy. And also, who else is here but the Psycho Pirate? Psycho Pirate's pretty much just making people go crazy this issue. Most of the fight banter is pretty interesting. Connor goes to help Ma Kent get her out of there. Ma runs into the cornfield, but Black Lantern Lois of Earth 2 goes after her. And it's just pretty much, we get another read on Superman, Fear, Hope, Rage, Will. And Connor's observing everyone going crazy in Smallville due to Psycho Pirate. And then Superman tries to get through to Kal-El, but he can't. And then Kal-El mentions that Psycho Pirate's there. Then Connor comes in, and he's angry and jealous and attacks Superman. So again, Psycho Pirate taking control. Then we got to New Krypton, where Zor-El has risen and insulting Kara, and this is really, really hard for Kara since she recently lost her dad and now this. So then she punched zombie Zor-El, and yeah, we get a missing smile. Lois goes after Ma Kent, and she lights a torch and says it's on, like Connor says. What did Connor say? Oh yeah, it's on. This was a very enjoyable issue. I mean, I read this after I read Amazing Spider-Man Supergirl, so that's probably why I played it up, but it was good. It's good. So far, this Blackest Night series is going really, really well. Go check it out. Yeah. Okay. And alright, next up, this is the book that next up, Superman Secret Origin. Okay, it's a new, this is finally, we're going to have a definite origin for Superman post-Infinite Crisis. This is going to be a definite origin for him. And best of all, it's by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. They did an amazing job on my favorite Superman stories, Superman Legion of Superheroes, and Superman Brainiac. Yeah, I love, this is just pretty much Clark Kent's early life. Clark is in Smallville. He discovers his powers when he's playing football with his friends, and when he goes to tackle Pete Ross, he breaks his arm. Can't see it, but one of the names on his cast is Chloe S. Easter egg. And then Lana finds out about his powers, where he tries to kiss her, and well, heat vision, burns the banner, lights the fire. Then Jonathan and Martha have to talk with Clark, where they show him the rocket. Then Clark goes to touch it, and we get a crystal image of Zor-El and Lara, who tell him about how he's from Krypton. Of course, and Clark's angry that says he's not really a Kryptonian, and then he cries in the cornfield saying that he'd rather be human and be Jonathan's son, but Jonathan assures him that he already is. And we've got young Lex Luthor discovering his very first piece of kryptonite. That is a historic moment because he will get cancer from it. And then Clark has new glasses, which are apparently made from the crystals. So yeah, that's a good origin about his glasses. And then eventually he discovers how to fly when he saves Lana from a twister. And then he says that he wants to continue to help people. And Ma says she's going to make him a costume out of his blankets, but she needs his help to fix them. So in a way, this is kind of like how pre-Crisis in the Silver Age, they said Superman's costume were his blankets, which were indestructible. And it's kind of like John Bryan's origin, where Ma can't design the costume. So yeah, kind of a little fusion, I guess. And I like the end where Clark's wearing the costume and he says, this is the last time I'm ever wearing this. Okay, and next issue we're going to have Legion of Superheroes, so that'll be good. Superman Secret Origin was definitely the hot comic of my week. This is definitely the comic of my week out of all of them. Yeah, sure, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I had a fun ride. I hope that the rest of the series will be better like this. And I'm running out of time. So, yeah, those are my DC comic reviews. So, yeah. I got some new Power Ranger items that I hope to review soon. So, Spider-Man 1991 saying, see you later.